Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It was a while ago I uploaded something. I'm working on my BoomerShooter2 project here. The lighting sucks here, yeah I know. Haven't perfect that one. This is a new level based off some famous level if you familiar with Nintendo 64, a particular game, one of the greatest game. So yeah, this is like my third level. My second level is sewers and it's far from completed. So yeah, and of course this game, as many of my other games, is made in Unity. And the news on Unity is they're gonna take a fee from every installed game from now on, and it's been big news all around. Every famous indie developer has commented it and trying to switch engine if they're using if they had used Unity from now. They're talking about to go to the Godot engine or Unreal engine. And I'm gonna finish this game because I don't have so many downloads. I give it out for free, so I'm not gonna hit that threshold just to need to pay for every installed game. So I'm not gonna be affected of that fee, but I see no future in Unity because one time maybe I have a dream to actually made a game that will succeed to sell a lot. So I'm gonna look into other engine. So I will try to finish this game. Gonna rush it through a little. It's gonna be a little bit slow in progress to make it because I'm gonna spend some time to try out the Godot engine. I also before has tried Unreal Engine as well. I found Unreal Engine very advanced, and it's a really advanced good engine, but and now with Unreal Engine 5, it's awesome engine, but I want to make a little more simple games, and I think Godot engine have the potential to make really simple old school style games and smaller indie games. So I'm gonna take a look at it, and at the same time I'm gonna try really hard this time to try to learn to code. Actually, this game is not coded in real code. It's using Playmaker, as I been using a lot for my project, and it's like a visual scripting. It's very basic. You take already made function and just attach it to objects. Very simple, and but it's some kind of limited, and I really want to learn to code. So I'll be looking into Godot engine and Godot engine script, which is very similar to Python script. And if I got hand of that and learn to script that, I probably can go further to scripting Python, C# and stuff. And if I can master that, I can call myself a programmer. So here is, when you're looking at this footage, here should be invisible trigger box here. So when I go over here, I suppose to go to the next level, but I don't know why, but it doesn't work. Stuff like that that irritate me. Another thing that goes on my nerve is the lighting. The lighting sucks here. I know. I do something wrong, so I can only blame myself for this lighting error. some part of the game look shit because of the lightning. So I don't even master Unity, Fallout. Like, check out this dark walls here. So check out these cans here. It's like leaning over. So I made all these assets here, 3D models like the chair and stuff. The old school TV here. I made it in Blender, and it's very easy to me just to export my assets I made over to another engines like Unreal, Godot, and every 3D game engine. So it's not in vain. I can still use my assets in other engine, but this map is made in ProBuilder in Unity, so yeah, I think it's possible to export it as a 3D model too, but I don't gonna port this game over to another engine. I don't have plans to do it. I'm gonna just complete it in Unity, release it on itch.io. I made total 4 levels. The last level will be the last level from the last game, so I'm gonna just reuse it because I'm too fucking lazy. And yeah, here's the main menu, and here is the first level I made. It's so this is gonna be a new level. The previous level I played in this footage is also a new level, and then I got this. I'm gonna go over. I have the sewage level as well. I'm gonna show it a very quick look at it. It's far from complete. I'm gonna just throw it together. I just gonna throw this map together very fast. I had plans to make new enemies and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably just use the old enemies, the spiders and the bad guy and can robot, and also reuse my last map from the last game. Use it again to this. The main menu was like was taken from the old one, just changed the title screen more or less. So it's very much reused stuff. And because I don't feel I have any future in Unity, and this is made in Unity, it's too much work to just transfer over to a new engine. I just gonna throw it together, release it, and I don't know, maybe gonna upgrade it. It's I don't know. I'm gonna throw it together, take a break, try to learn other engines. Probably gonna make some really simple 2D games, used to getting know the engines, and yeah, and I still have plans to actually start working on my other game, Swedish Hammerströg, and yeah, and it will not be built in Unity. I think I'm gonna use another engine. If it's gonna be built in Godot engine or Unreal or something else, I don't know yet. So the first off, I'm gonna take a look on this engine, and I just started it. I'm trying to make my first script. Very primitive stuff here. I can show you here. I have this screen here, familiar from the game. Run the game. It's very simple. I just made a script so it's rotating. So that's my first demo run in Godot engine ever. Spend like 10 minutes on it maybe, trying to learn this Godot engine script, which is very similar to Python. And it's not far from C#, I believe. C# have like brackets and stuff, so if this was C#, it will be like this stuff here, like a bracket here and a bracket there and stuff. And yeah, I don't really know so much about C#, even if I used Unity so much, because I use something called Playmaker. So when I make games here, I'm going to Playmaker. Let's see here. Here is the Playmaker account. So I go to Player here. It's have a lot of blocks here. So this is like my programming here. One state here. It's gray here because it's prefab, so I'm going in here, and here is all the shit under the player. So it's the player is like a bunch of objects, like the camera, gun cube is like it's like a object that that is parent to my guns and stuff. And it's a child object to the camera, so it's attached to the camera, and all the guns is attached to the object that called gun cube here. I have the canvas here. The canvas is like the UI info text here. Let's see here if I go in focus here. Okay. Damn, this is confusing. Yeah, so you can see all the icons and stuff here. But let's take a look on. I go into gun cube here, and I have actually a script here. So this is a shooting script. So the script start here. I go into state 1. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, and here's the function. So I get the left key button down. It send event to this block here. It will check what kind of gun I have activated, if I got the pistol or shotgun and or the Kalashnikov. And it's going int variable. It's like just a number. So it's gonna check the number, gonna transfer me further to, if it's the pistol, it's gonna go to the PPK or shotgun or something. And then it's gonna withdraw some ammo, depending on which weapon I use. And then I'm gonna go to race tracing block. So it's clicking on the left mouse button, and it's like going all through this block in matter of under a second, like 100 like 100ths of a second or something, depending on the speed on the computer it's playing on. So it's gonna withdraw some ammo, it's gonna go over here, it's gonna check if it's gonna hit something like an enemy or something, and then I'm gonna go over here, create a bullet hole, and the bullet hole in the case, where's the bullet hole? The bullet hole, yeah, it's a prefab, so it's like over here, prefabs. It's object that not in the scene. It's gonna spawn, but it's in the game files, and the bullet hole isn't here even. Oh, so this is a mess. Yeah, this is based off my first game, Reveneer, and from the Reveneer I made BoomerShooter, the first game, on top of Reveneer. And Reveneer is some kind of 3D physical puzzle game, collecting keys and open chests, and blocks can fall down and stuff. You can download it on my itch.io page. And then on top of that, because I already made a first-person mechanic, I made the BoomerShooter1, and on top of the BoomerShooter1, I made this BoomerShooter2. So it share the assets and the files and the mechanics and the so-called code here. I used to show you. So I go over into, I think I have the bullet in particle there. There is the bullet. And the bullet have the tag DMG from player. It means it's have no code. Yeah, it have a code. So if it's collide with something, I don't know what this is even. If I just shoot in a straight air, it's do not hit, it will vanish. So yeah, all right. And because it had DMG from player, so when I go over to enemy, enemies, spider 1, can we take a look at? Def and health, yeah. Attack player, this is the attack player mechanic. It will attack player, chase the player, and start to attack player, and the player will start to losing life here. But def and health, so it's have a collision event here on the enemy, and if it collide with the GMD from play tag, which the bullet have, it gonna lose life. So yeah, so this is pretty much very messy, but it works kind of. If I need to just have the enemy in the same scene, copy and paste it. I can't do a prefab because it will lose a lot of code in it and it will not work. It just stands still and not attack the player and stuff. So it's pretty messy. I'm pretty tired of this way to make a game. It's a bit limited, and I think if I learn to code, I think it will be easier in the long run for me if I just learn to code than working with this in long term. And back to Swedish summer strug, it's even messier, and I'm using this stuff. And if I learn to code in like Godot or Unreal, I think I could make I have a bigger chance to make a good game. And if I try this, first off, is Swedish Summer Strug will succeed, and I made it in Unity, and I'm trying to sell it, and it actually gets sold a lot and stuff. I'm gonna pay a fee to Unity. In the end, I'm probably gonna lose money, and to even make it. So, yeah, and it's not worth it. It's like paying to make players to play my game if I not sell enough on the high price enough, because some threshold will be like if I have a too low price and it's not sell good enough and it got pirated, and yeah, I can lose money because of the new license they invented. And like many other smaller indie game makers, it's not worth it to take that risk. And also messing around with these, well, I can learn C#, but now I feel like I can just start over with trying to with the new engine. And the stuff I already made in Swedish Summer Strug in Unity, I can use the assets like the 3D objects and stuff, and yeah, the stuff like programming and stuff, it's so messy. I want to start over with that anyway. So yeah, all the graphics and stuff, I can just transfer it over to a new engine. I can redo something. I feel like, yeah, it's pretty much, I want to redo a lot of it. But yeah, I learned how much, and I'm gonna give it a try because it's my dream project, and I don't want to do a half-ass job with my dream objects. So, dream project, I mean. So yeah, that's my plans from now, and yeah, it's everybody I have to say right now. And for you guys who always like to watch my updates about my sim rig, the last thing I did was triple monitors, and I have nothing new to upload from that for now. But when I update it, I gonna make an update video. I don't game on it very much. I used to play some rally sometimes on the weekends, and sometimes with my coworker, but not much more than that. So yeah. Yeah, and I don't know when I'm gonna upload next time. I'm gonna try to learn. I'm gonna check out Godot engine for now. This one. Try to learn this code. I'm gonna look a lot on tutorials and stuff, and we will see if if I make it. If I make a game, my first game of this, if I'm gonna make a game of this, if I decide like this is worth learning, I'm gonna make some very primitive 2D games, I believe. This is a very good engine to make 2D games, indie games, and it's already very possible to make a 3D game. And so it will take some while before I start to work on Swedish Summer Strike. I'm not probably gonna even try to start this year, so maybe sometime in the future. And I'm maybe gonna change the direction and the style of the game, because I see it's coming out more and more. My summer car like games, like my garage, the genre is growing. Like there are some games similar to that, and I feel like it's very big pants to feel like. So and I've been a little bit inspired to do something more like a game that called Long Run, or what it's called. It's called The Long Way. I have it in the library here. Long Road. Forget. The Long Drive here. This game. It looks very ugly in game. I'm not gonna launch this now, but this is a pretty decent game. Look like this. So graphic wise, well, no problem to make something ugly as this. And like you can build a car, you can mod your car, you can repair your car, fill it with fuel and stuff. But instead of like you just driving on a long road, and you can drive several different vehicles, looting and stuff. And I feel like it would be cool to make something like this instead, but not a total rip-off. So think maybe my semester gonna be like a mix between my summer car game and this game, The Long Drive, or something else. I don't know yet. It can be changed, but I don't know. It would be cool like I have a long drive, but instead of just a long road with some houses and random fuel station, you're gonna drive into a small village and stuff, and you're gonna be stuck there for a while. You're gonna need to upgrade your car. You can like stay overnight on the motel and stuff, and do some missions, and then continue the ride. Something I don't know. It sounds a little bit too big, so I'm gonna try to make the project like starting small, doing a pre-alpha release, on Steam, the classic, make a small game, like make it just fun, and as it growing, I'm gonna add some more content and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But the core mechanic will be something about having a car, probably an old car or a crappy car, and you're gonna need to upgrade it, you're gonna repair it, and I gonna need to have some goal, like you need to take it to one place to another or do some missions. And my summer car game and this game have several missions. So this game is all about just going further on the road. But my summer car is like you can play it without even building the car. You can use other vehicles, collecting money to eat, not starve. This have some survival mechanic too, so you need to eat and drink water here as well. So something like that, it's gonna be in the game. I already made it so far in the game. You need to drink beer and eat surströmming to survive in my game. And you can drive 2 cars, which is not completed at all, design-wise. So yeah, so I'm gonna probably transfer the content, start on from scratch, gonna rethink how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make up a plan. But before that, I need to learn scripting, and it can take a while. I don't know. So when I feel confident enough, I'm gonna start on it again. And my first plan was just to keep working on it on Unity, but Unity, the owner of Unity, start to change the plans about the license and stuff. And I will be, I wanna not, I don't wanna make small crappy games to upload for free from itch forever. I will be able to, I wanna be able to make greater games that I can sell on Steam, and so that I'm gonna probably leave Unity for now. I'm gonna complete my my BoomerShooter2 project. I don't believe it's gonna sell ever, so I don't know, max 200 downloads maybe. I know the last one is like around 100 downloads. My other games like have below 10 downloads, some of them. So it doesn't matter, but I will do. I want to make greater games, and I feel like Unity engine as it is now, it's not possible to do that. So we will see in future, maybe, but right now I'm gonna take a look on Godot and Unreal. So yeah, that's everything. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.